Morning everybody. I managed to drag myself off the sofa. That was my quiet start to Saturday. If you can hear munching, that's Jim the dog having his breakfast. There he is. I've got a not terribly exciting day today, and I thought that just in case any of you were under any illusions about how fabulous my life is, I think a little bit of realness would probably go a long way. Everyone else's Vlogmases seem to have fairy lights in them and nice trips out to places, and basically all I've done is go to work and talk about knitting and books. So today I've got to do all of the jobs on the weekend that I normally spread over 2 days, because I'm taking Conrad up to my mum's tomorrow. He's got some work experience for a week at Jaguar Land Rover, and there happens to be half an hour from where mum and dad live. So I've got to get a crack on. I thought I'd show you what I'm dealing with. This is the state of my dining room. Now, to be fair, absolutely none of this is junk. This is a load of tools and DIY stuff that we had at the gym that was in the changing rooms, which we'd had to close because of COVID. And now we're going to reopen them. So all of this stuff has come home and needs to be sorted out properly. It's been like this for about 3 days. Dave and I have been a bit too busy to tackle it. And then we've got school trousers drying on the radiator and Jim hiding in his bed. Got a box of t-shirts down there for the lifting competition. Laundry, clean, dry and folded, still not put away. Random bags of yarn. And then the state of my kitchen. Oh my goodness. So I couldn't face cooking last night, so I bought takeaway pizza, and the boxes haven't even made it into the recycling yet. Haven't tackled the kitchen, and I need to go to Asda's and do the order pickup. And an empty bottle of red wine, because a friend of mine came over for a drink in the kitchen last night. And my absolute least favourite job of the week, filling up my pill pot with my rheumatoid arthritis drugs. And I hate doing it. It reminds me that I've got arthritis and it just makes me cross, but I really should get on with it. So yeah, just in case anyone thought I lived a beautiful, Instagrammable, gorgeous life by the beach in South Wales, I live a disorganised, piles of crap sort of life, but by the beach in South Wales. In the interests of full disclosure, things are now looking a little tidier. But I have given everyone lunch and then washed up again, and I'm about to make all of the packed lunches for next week. But we even corralled all the kids who helped clear the dining room table and took most of the DIY stuff back upstairs where it belongs. Dave and Conrad have gone out to buy a Christmas tree. Jocelyn is walking Jim the dog, and Max has nipped out to do some Christmas shopping. So I think we should take this opportunity to go and open my advent calendar. I think it's another Charlie day today, because I kind of went round and wrote numbers on everything else, and these don't have any numbers on. So, oh, caused an avalanche. Hang on a sec. I'll tip it out on the Xbox and then we can have a look. Oh, now that's lovely. Oh, and bulb pins. They're always useful. You never have enough bulb pins. That's gorgeous. And it says yarn by Fully Spun. Oh, nice. I'm having a cheeky sit down and some Winter Spice Ribena in Jocelyn's mug, before I go and crack on with making those sandwiches. And this morning, I showed you just me having a quiet 5 minutes, and I was knitting some socks for Jocelyn, which I don't think I've shown you. Forgive me if I have. I was keeping them in this little drawstring bag that I made ages ago. But then I remembered that as part of my advent, Katrin gave me this Christmas bag. So I thought I'd keep my socks in here now. I have one sock completed already. And yes, it is actually that green. I just needed a very plain bit of knitting for my poor exhausted brain, so I cast on just plain stocking stitch socks. I've done a 2x2 rib at the top, 6 inches of leg, heel flap and gusset, and then the umbrella toe by Kay Jones of the Bakery Bears. If you can see the decrease that you decrease in multiple places, and it gives you this really nice rounded toe. And it's super easy to remember once you've done it once or twice. So the first one is done. And the second one, I've done the cuff and about 1 inch of the leg, I suppose. And the yarn is Vidalana Delight Sock by Knit Crate in the colourway Walking Dead. And it's 80% superwash wool, 20% nylon, which is 402 yards or 366 metres per 100 grams. Anyway, the point is it's bright green yarn. And Jocelyn loves hand knit socks, and she's got kind of the same size feet as me, which means that she just goes and steals mine. So I thought I'd make her some of her own. So I think a cheeky knit and a little bit more Ribena while the house is empty apart from me. And then I think I'm going to wrap this up for today. Tomorrow's going to be quite busy, and it'll be a choppy vlog with lots of editing. So if I can make this one sorted this afternoon, get it uploaded and ready to go tomorrow, then that will be something else ticked. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed watching along, please do give me a thumbs up and click subscribe. And oh, I meant to say we're down to the last 4 or 5 Cartref Christmas boxes. If you're still wanting to grab yourself one of those, do be quick. Yeah, and I think that's it. I'll see you tomorrow.